So next battle in this 4 versus 4 guns, not gunslinger, but actually round out, meaning that both sides have changed. On the other side, we have EmulatedAwesome, that is his actual name, using Shadow Paladin's Revengers. Yeah. And he's going up against Izayanagi Toby, who is new to Heaven Breakers, and he is using Rose's Clan. That's not that's the official name of this now, Rose's Clan. Especially because that unit's there.
I better see some no-CL abuse.
Did he literally have to damage check so he could ride? Did he literally drive check so he could get a grade 1 and ride it? Because he was not... Okay. He drove check into the best possible ride then.
If he gets a trigger, add 2k. Right, 2k or 3? No.
It's 2k, so 1 to hit, and doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. Now he's gonna ride the grade 2 pony.
Yep.
I'm good.
Well, when you're an Angel Feather, you need to ride the white pony in order to prevail.
This is the only time I would root for the pony.
He really wants that rear.
As I always say, how bad do you want it?
I mean, I understand, because not only is it killing a rear guard, which means less fuel for later Shadow Revenger shenanigans, but it also prevents the chances of the Blaster Dark Abyss killing the starter, because he did drive check it.
Yep.
Did he just choose to not use Mana Skill at all? Because it's not a counterblast.
He chose not to use it, I guess.
Okay. Not gonna question it. I can't think of why you choose not to when you could save a card in hand, but you know what? If people want to do that, then that's their business.
No CO.
Yep. No CO getting you free cards in hand because she just wants to.
No CO.
Literally, this is free. This is actually free.
That was a perfect guard, yeah, it was.
Yeah, and then no CL can just get it to hand. Because no CL. If not now, then later. Okay, you can't avoid attacking the Vanguard anymore because he's gonna let that die. And if he doesn't let that die, he's a damn fool.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but he has to have understood what Toby's doing at this point.
Hi, Mordred. No, yo.
There's a crit.
Crit.
And the difference in advantage is daunting. Stride enabler. Release.
It was kind of funny because I was watching someone do a deck profile of a deck and they called the stride fodder stride assist.
Oh. I just call it the hear you. Because it's a strider. Yeah. Anyway, we have Grim Recruiter now. So if that hits, we're going to get an instant 3 grade 1s on the field. And bye-bye starter. We knew that was coming. We just had to understand when.
That poor starter was innocent.
Debatable.
I mean, the stand trigger is worse than the starter.
The starter can get you the stand trigger from damage.
True.
It can also put the stand trigger into damage, depending on top deck. Perfect guard used. Critical to Blaster Dark. Critical to Blaster Dark. By the way, that's only a 15k column, so this takes a 15k shield. Power of numbers. Advanced geometry.
This is why we take. No. No, don't go there.
Advanced
Wait,
geometry. He's choosing to do more no-CL things. And he's gonna stride after. And there's his stride bait.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. This is what this deck is capable of. It can just do this. It doesn't give a shit.
I froze.
No Broken Heart on the field, though, so it doesn't mean anything other than... That would have been amazing if the grade 3 no-CL was the Vanguard.
That would have been all type of broke.
Wait, what? What?
What?
No.
What?
No, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't do that because the grade 3 isn't the Vanguard at the moment.
That means the card in the damage goes back to the damage. I mean, goes back to the deck. Or back to the hand, or wherever the fuck it came from. Yeah, back to the deck. The grade 1 no-CL goes back to the deck. Okay. Now it's legitimate.
Alright.
It doesn't change anything because no Broken Heart on the field, but still. Yeah, you guarded the first one. Now he's attacking with the Vanguard. Triple drive. Here's the problem with this field setup. There's nowhere for triggers to go to.
That's a stand.
How does this work exactly? Choose 2 of your rear guards and put them into the damage zone face up. At the end of the battle, if you have a hard, you may pay the cost. You can't choose 1. It has to be 2. It's 2 or 0. Actually, never mind. I think I know what he was doing because Love Sniper no CL, if he decides to call that one out, would have been literally the same thing. So we can just say that. Okay, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea if you can do them one at a time like that or not. Not that it matters. So yeah, everything's hitting the swinging for the Vanguard.
There's also another problem that might happen or occur.
Which is
Diablo.
He doesn't run Blaster Dark a bit. He doesn't run Blaster Dark Diablo in this because looking at the setup, there's no room for it. So with that in mind, he's going to Abyss instead, and he's at 2 damage. Also keep in mind that for all intents and purposes, Toby is at 2 damage. Toby can afford to take some hits. He just has to be very careful about what hits he decides to take.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately he doesn't have he doesn't have Broken Heart on the field, so he doesn't have Saiyan Spirit. He doesn't get more powerful with each damage. No CL, the true Saiyan of Vanguard.
All of the crits back to deck. And right now, there's only 2 triggers out of deck.
Yeah, but he's got 32 cards in deck. There's still a matter of statistics. Also, keep in mind that the sword breakers can't be retired for the skills, so he has exactly 3 Revengers. He can't use Judge Bow's skill unless he uses it to call literally unless he uses it to just call Revengers that he's going to use to retire. Which he could technically do, but why the fuck would you? It's also based on the fact that if it doesn't hit, you can't do that anyway.
Oh boy.
There's a Broken Heart. It would be nice if that was on the field right now. But yeah, since he's only at 2 damage, it depends completely on what the drive checks are.
Yeah. Perfect guard and crit.
Okay, so it's only 1 critical. If it means that Toby has to guard, but if he can guard, then to be perfectly honest, I kind of feel like he should have saved that grade 1 no CL for later. Because now he could have used it, gotten out the perfect guard, and made things happen. Oh, 2 pass, no pass. Actually, he can set up for endgame right now if he still has... Because he should have Gabrielle... Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind. I thought he had Gabrielle in a hand and Stride Fodder as well. Which, if he had done that, he could have Gabrielle, then Stride, use Stride skill, bring out Broken Heart, and then Raziel for win. But he just didn't have that option. So now we'd play the long game.
Oh boy.
The long game.
That left for yep, left for us is going back to him.
Two perfect guards just went back. Bye-bye heal. Hello, Life Rose. Hello, Life Rose Loops.
He has 26 cards in the deck. Isn't Broken Heart the front row?
No, Broken Heart is just herself in the Vanguard.
Oh.
So basically, Hoel.
There's no... What?
Even he admits he's getting way too lucky with this.
That's not gonna question it anymore at this point.
Life Roast Loops. Part of your daily breakfast.
No, 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 no. Oh, that Pegasus would have been useful earlier.
Well, now he heals the damage. He waited until after he was done with his life rose shenanigans before doing that.
Isn't the Vanguard 40k?
Now he does
Oh,
it.
there it goes.
Has to perfect guard the rear, which means he's just going to take the Vanguard, because if without a perfect guard, you ain't guarding that with 3 cards.
Uh-oh.
So now it all depends on triggers. There's a crit.
He needs another trigger. Or stand.
A stand is another trigger.
That works. That
Okay. That happened.
That's too cool.
That was also the wrong unit to attack with first, because if he had healed and that last card in hand is a 10k, he could have lived.
Toby's like, what just happened?
He has good reason to question it. But let's not. It would take too long. Next game.